What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I am back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure that you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. No matter how you feel about these videos, we always want to talk about it in the comment section. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And I did have a lot of people requesting videos like this, and I did advise that I was going to go ahead and react to some of them. I have only reacted to one video from Stephan Speaks. It's a video that's already on my channel, but it was an interview of somebody interviewing him, so it wasn't like an actual video like how he has on his channel. So this is going to be my first time hearing any of his content, just one-on-one. So let's go ahead and get right into the video.
All the time, women dealing with men that really don't belong in their lives, okay? And the man not really trying to let go. And I even have a chapter in my book, He's Lying, Sis, that says he won't let you go, but that doesn't mean he loves you. So, one, let's get something straight. The fact that he keeps coming back, do not assume that's love. In most cases, it ain't got nothing to do with love, it's infatuation. And there's some other reasons I'm going to explain in a second, but I see a lot of times, sometimes women getting caught up or taking men back because they think, well, he must love me because he keeps trying so hard. He must love me because every time I let him go, he finds his way back to me. This must be real feelings. No, not at all. It can be attachment. It can be infatuation. It can be convenience. All right? But do not assume that just because he's not letting you go, that means he loves you. One of the big reasons why he keeps coming back is because he can. Because he knows you're going to give in and let him in that door. He knows if he says the right things, if he acts right for a week or two, or whatever the case may be, it's going to get you weak enough. And I don't use the word weak to insult you, but it puts you in a moment of weakness to where you let your guard back down unnecessarily with him, and you allow him back into your life. And so you've got to be mindful of not falling for the tricks, because regardless of why he keeps coming back, the question you have to ask yourself is, why do you keep letting him back in?
And I think this is an important, an important point. Based on the title of this video, I really wanted to talk about it too, because we're in a state right now where, you do have like the whole like, oh, you don't need a man, and you don't need this, and you don't need that, right? And then you have women who get into situations with men, like how he's saying, that are, just anybody at that point, because they're just so desperate to be with somebody, and then it ends up being correct, the wrong person. But I think it's just so important and so vital to do the work, the inner work on yourself, because we're in a state right now where you can't even trust anybody, right? Like, people are just moving freely. A lot of people aren't stable minded. And so it's like, you don't want to be in just a situation where you're just with anybody, because the whole point, right, is that you want to feel protected, you want to feel safe. You don't want to be with someone who's super toxic that you just can't shake or you just can't get rid of. So it's so important to do the inner work on yourself so that you attract a like-minded person of yourself, right? So that you are in a healthy relationship, that you're in a healthy bond with someone.
Why do you keep allowing this man to have access to you? If you know he is not for you, it is up to you to shut that door. It is up to you to say no. It is up to you to start recognizing his tactics and not allowing yourself to fall for it. Now, let me say this. It does not mean there's never been a scenario where a man has come back because he genuinely loved a woman. That can't happen. That does happen. Some men do struggle to let go because there are real feelings there. But again, as a woman, you've got to be asking yourself, like, don't evaluate his actions for a second. Take a step back and say, do you really believe he's the man for you? Because regardless of whatever his intentions are, whether he genuinely feels like he loves you, whether it is just because you're convenient, whatever it is, none of it matters, because what matters most is, how do you feel? How do you see this man? If you've already recognized he's not for you, then to hell with his supposed feelings. You understand what I'm saying? And if you know he's not the one for you, then yes, chances are he is not acting out of love.
And to hell with his feelings, in a sense of, from a different perspective of what he's saying, because you don't want to be playing with nobody. Right? Like, back to what I just said about people being stable in their head and in their meds. Like, you definitely don't want to play with someone if you know for a fact that you are not feeling them like that. You don't want to play games with people emotionally. So I agree with that. If you're in a situation with somebody and you know that, like, I don't really want to do this anymore, then yeah, be upfront, be honest, because that creates a whole multitude of issues for no reason at all. So I agree with that. Actually, I really agree with that.
Is acting out of the things we mentioned about infatuation, attachment, and so on and so forth. So many times, yes, men will walk away or you'll let them go, and they can start missing you, because the reality is that you provided a certain benefit, and they want that benefit again back in their life. And it's very normal for people to gravitate back to that thing that they were comfortable with,
right,
that was reliable in their life, because they're not getting it elsewhere right now. So another reason why he might be coming back is because he didn't find another option.
And also, you leaving that door open. You want to be in a relationship with somebody else. You want, to attract your husband, or you want to be in a serious relationship. Well, you have to close that door with everybody else before you're going to be able to even be in the position or predicament to get the person who's really for you,
And that's damn sure not a reason for you to entertain him, but it is to explain why he continues to show back up. But again, I don't want you to assume all situations of a man coming back is a man you should not entertain, but I damn sure don't want you thinking that you should always entertain him. I want you to be able to take a step back in these situations and really be honest with yourself, or more importantly, pray about it. Now, I know you don't hear that from everybody, but the reality is that we don't pray and talk to God enough about the people that we're dealing with, or if we should be dealing with somebody. And so if that man pops back in your life, take a step back and pray. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your spirit.
Definitely don't have enough people listening to their intuition and to their spirit and using discernment when it comes to people. That's a fact.
Now allow that to guide you into whether you should be entertaining this or not. Mm-hmm. Whether you should allow yourself to take that phone call. Because sometimes, not only do you need to recognize if he's not for you or not, but if he's not, you need to find ways to not allow any crack of the door. All right? So that might require you erasing messages, deleting phone numbers, removing pictures, removing yourself from social media, or from being friends with him on social media. If that's what it takes to make sure you don't keep falling into this cycle of continuously taking this man back, then so be it. That's what needs to happen. But again, stop focusing so much on why he keeps coming back. Ask yourself, why do you keep taking him back? Ask yourself, should you be entertaining him? And if you know you shouldn't, close that door, keep it shut, and move forward. So again, I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you...
Wow, so I really agree with that a lot, wholeheartedly. And I think that there's a lot of situations where, I mean, for me, I can just talk from my perspective. So I'm just going to talk from my perspective. For me, once it's over, it's over. And I don't double back. I don't circle back around the block, because to me, like, I'm the type of person, like, if we're in it, we're in it. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it everything. I'm going to give you my best self. I'm expecting you to give me your best self. And whenever that's done, it's because I'm no longer fighting for that anymore. I know that it's over. I don't have any doubt in my mind. I've already thought about it over and over and over again. So I know that there's no reason to revisit this. And I understand that every situation is different. And sometimes people do get back together and blah, blah, blah. But I think it's just important just for the health of relationships, to just always try to grow and to do the internal work to be your best self, so that you have discernment, so that you are intuitive when it comes to finding out, like, and analyzing the people around you, so that you are making better decisions, better connections. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'm really, really interested. And make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. As I said before, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. I thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. This was a short little video, Saturday night. And I just wanted to do what was requested of me, one of these videos. And I actually really like this video a lot, so I'm definitely going to react to some more. So to all the people who did suggest this to me, I absolutely will do that. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you're new to this channel, I do post a video every single day, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, so whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first one notified. Mwah. I love you guys.